We gon' break. That's just what the fuck we do. We break.
Acorns, oak tree, maple leaf, tree beard.
Welcome to Knightstand. I'm Barry. This is Nazz.
It indeed is.
Oh my god, always are you them?
Yes, but it's also Knightstand 5, which is also KSV in Roman numerals, if you're interested in that kind of a thing.
Wow.
Sniff it.
You on the dope?
I sniffed it.
Okay. Want to just welcome you in to our show. Thank you very much. If you're looking to catch up with us on socials, check the feed below. Young Benjamin.
Thank God.
Hey, still back in 1886.
So listen, we forgot to introduce young Benjamin,
We always
probably for the second or third time,
Yes.
but like also, this means that your bloodline is now cursed.
Oh.
I mean, I think that's what that means, right?
My bloodline ends with me.
Look how he looks at you.
Of course. You didn't even look at him. He's looking off to Jack Burton.
Jack Burton's bloodline is cursed then. Does that have anything to do with that movie?
That's a
Hot
hot tea. Yeah, hot tea.
Oh, T.
Right. No, nothing to do with that. So today's episode is about the wild world, very vast world,
Yes.
of art,
Yeah.
which seems like a vast, crazy topic.
That's a big old topic for Nightstand, and in 18 minutes and 42 seconds, put your Zoom pants on.
Yeah, get
because
your
it's going to
goggles.
be a lively discussion. Pastels, charcoal, oils, cave paintings.
Ooh, I was going to start with cave drawings.
Oh, that's a good start.
Always a fucking horse.
French, it's in France.
Huh?
The most famous cave
There are
drawings
no
in
caves
France.
in France.
Bruh.
All
You
the
got-
caves are in,
No, they're in France. One
Okay.
of them is in France, and that cave
Yeah.
in France
Uh-huh.
has one of the most famous cave paintings, and I believe it's of like a buffalo, a water buffalox,
It's of a horse.
a large mammal. Could be a horse, a couple horses. But imagine
Right.
being around the campfire,
Bring me
which
there.
was not even called a campfire then.
Wow.
And these folks are like, all they're thinking about is, hunting, gathering,
Nuts
then
and berries.
nuts and berries,
Right.
twigs and berries. And all of a sudden, they're scratching into the walls
Right.
like heroes.
With
That's
that
crazy.
spent ember.
Right, and I think we have to start the episode by saying all artists, to me, are heroes. Because if you translate your vision of reality through a medium, like I described before, then you're actually creating something, right?
I mean, I don't view artists as heroes.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Most of my heroes would be like Larry Flint, Hugh Hefner.
Maybe you should check out the Playboy documentary on Hulu. It's quite salacious.
Now, look, my experience with Playboy would have been, speaking of art forms,
It was a great second place to start.
walked into a sort of an alleyway of arborvitaes back in 1988, 89.
Unsubscribe.
There was a broken six-pack of bottles, and I said audibly to myself, geez, someone had a party without me. Now, I'm a young tot at this point. But beneath the broken bottles of the beer were these pages that had somewhat decomposed. But if you just sort of ripped through them and made time with yourself, you would see a boob, a leg, maybe a buttocks.
You're making everybody sick. So the Renaissance.
Oh, right. No, yeah, art.
Right. The Lords of Light descended upon Europe and gifted these people, enlightenment, basically, through technology and mostly art. But, Leonardo da Vinci was something else.
In Fraser Crane's apartment,
Yeah.
it's adorned with African art, mostly of sculpture, talking birthing statues, talking
Oh, yeah.
war masks.
Wait, great one. The Venus statues were one of the first art pieces because it was to symbolize fertility of a woman with giant hips.
Yeah.
Birth-giving hips.
Yeah. But
definitely
also
that.
a kingdom called Kush.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
And now we call straight up weed kush.
Oh, listen, man, last time I smoked weed, I'm not even joking. I was at a party.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be there to begin with. If you know me, you know why. Hate most people. But also, someone said, "Hey man, do you want to just hit this sweet ass joint or something?"
Okay.
Whatever people say when they're trying to offer you drugs.
They don't say that.
And I was like, "Well, look, I don't really get into it." And they were like, "Hey man, you gotta get down." So they handed it to me. I smoked a little bit of it, coughed, walked into the bathroom, and in the bathroom I went into what I think the kids are calling a mentee B. And then I sat there for, I'm not even joking, 3.5, 4 hours with the door locked. People were, "Hey!"
See, you transcended
Wait,
reality.
story's not even over. I come out of the bathroom expecting the party to be over. This was 2 minutes later.
Oh,
I was in there for a week, but 2 minutes. So
the
I
story
don't
was
touch
basically
that
over.
heady sack.
Okay. But if you had picked up a paintbrush and a canvas at that time,
I would have jammed the paintbrush into my throat until I was collapsed dead.
your art less, basically.
I've done art before. In fact, I painted a nutcracker once in 1993.
Huh.
Yeah. Too much fanfare at the elementary school I was attending, but didn't get me that date that I wanted with the girl at the carnival.
Yeah, man, that classically painted nutcracker is usually the first. You're like the Grinch from the Jim Carrey movie, right? He makes the angel out of all this trash for this girl.
Jeez,
and then
that's
they're
weird.
like, shave your beard.
That's
Were
what I
people
was
yelling that?
Yeah. Jesus, this
This
is
kid
all.
in a Looney Tunes tie, like three-piece suit, opening the door in 6th grade for people. This is a true story.
Yeah.
Traumatic, obviously.
I had a friend, Chris, who I didn't know it at the time, but he introduced himself that day. I was holding the door trying to earn friends as Mike Hunt. So back to art.
Well, we've moved on from the Renaissance because
Right.
Leonardo da Vinci made the things. He did the inventions. He was sort of like a pre-Ben Franklin without or possibly with the underage girls.
We don't know about that. Ben Franklin?
Ben Franklin,
Oh, concubines everywhere.
big inventor.
Yeah.
But artists, like, who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, I've said before, well, it really depends on what you mean by artist. Do you mean like painter or musician?
No,
Or
artist.
classical?
I guess art, we're talking about physical art.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, look, I've said on the show before that I'm a big fan of Caravaggio just because I think that his command of the brush is unmatched. The realness of everything.
In the times like these, I wish I was an invincible ninja assassin with lasers from space, so that I could bring peace to the world. To be precise, to bring eternal peace to a semi-bald gentleman who forgot to take his medicine. Well, maybe not eternal peace, but something eternal, for sure.
Comes to life when you see this. Now, I'm sure there were many contemporaries of his that were as good.
Well, I think once we step forward from Caravaggio, we talk about Rembrandt. And this is what's most important about this show is that this is the 33rd, I believe, anniversary of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, where people literally pretended to be police cops? Cars. They pretended to be police cars. They drove into the lobby and they stole Rembrandts. They stole they stole such strange things. You've got to see this documentary if you haven't seen it.
What's it called?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
It's like the heist of heists. Right. Probably not called that. But anyway, I've been there, and I urge you all to go. But like on this day of days, the 33rd anniversary.
Sure.
You should go.
I've been there.
No, you haven't.
Is it all plants inside?
Oh, he's on to something.
I've been there once.
Nope, he saw a picture. He saw a fucking picture.
I've been to the Grand Canyon too, and Mars.
Oh my god, this dude is talking about the green screen that we'll eventually get.
I'm also talking about Google Images.
Ah, he loves that. He loves that Google image.
And I love a lot of different things, but one of the things I love is our segment this week, which this is I don't want to call it a banger because it'll probably blow, but Uncle Nazzy's weekly swap or sell it guide.
Uncle Nazzy's weekly swap or sell it guide.
Boom.
That's the little
So
hook.
what is this? This is a swap meet?
I picked it up at you told me to get newspapers last week, so I picked up a swap guide this week, and I'm changing the name of it for copyright purposes.
Right. What's a swap guide?
Well, I actually don't even know. I believe it's, they serve Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, NB.
Right.
And Canada.
That's interesting because we're in
NB?
Oregon.
We have YB. What's NB?
No bueno.
New Brunswick.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, we're going to open up to a random page.
Oh, NB is Nazz and Barry.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Serving NB.
Yeah.
So I'm going to open up to a random page. You know, I'm Uncle Nazzy, so I'm gonna open up the things here, and I'm gonna just say, you know, buy it, sell it, or swap it.
Yeah.
A cast iron bacon press with wooden handle, round, about 8 inches, never used or seasoned. Call or text.
Yeah.
$10.
Look, I just gotta be honest with you.
You wanna see a picture of
What
it?
the hell is a bacon press? Well, I get what you're saying
It
there,
has
but
a
like,
pig on it.
why would I need to press my bacon?
Yeah, because you know how it curls up?
I like that. That's the
But
cranny
then
of
it
the
doesn't get
It's the cranny
cooked.
of the bacon.
Oh, you just like
It's
raw
like
fat.
pressing an English muffin. Are you high?
This guy likes raw fat from animals.
I am
You
raw
heard
fat.
it here first.
Right, no. Yeah, no,
I
that's
like all your fat.
Hey, baby, I'm down.
Good. So we pressed you. Buy,
Mm-hmm.
sell, or swap.
I would sell.
$10.
Not
So you made
interested.
$10.
It's
not great.
I see what you're saying now. Okay.
Okay, excavators. Nobody cares.
No.
Martial arts library.
Oh, yes.
Wait.
Are
they selling the whole
I
library?
will see you at Kav Magra. What is it called?
Kav Madra? That's something you just made
Krag
up.
Mavro. What is that called?
Dude, you're lost.
That freaky karate. What is it called?
Karate?
Kav Magra?
Dude, yo.
Could someone help me out here? I mean, throw me a bone.
Yo, somebody's got to edit this. If he doesn't, I will. So, martial arts library
Cro-Magnon?
and much more. Black belt mags.
Yes.
1980s Superfoot Wallace. Bruce Lee and many others.
Are you having a
Priceless
stroke?
to martial arts. Superfoot.
I don't even. How can
So it's $200. Buy, sell, or swap.
I don't even know what the hell I'm bidding on.
Okay. How about
Wait, you said super flute?
Superfoot?
Because that. Oh, okay. Well,
Krav Maga. I don't know what the hell that is.
that's that ancient. That's
Burial
that
ground?
big time. No, it's a form of martial art that I've been practicing for 12 years.
Oh.
I just didn't remember the name because I've been on sabbatical.
Krav Maga.
Well, I had a vertebrae.
Yeah, you intended to invertebrate. Yep. Unfortunately, you didn't make it. So, we have the grass mulching kit. We have the Toro commercial snowblower.
Okay, these are all fine and well, but I want something that I can really sink my teeth into. I mean, nobody commercial mower. Who gives a shit? Give me something that I can really.
Oh, the wine bottle corker. $30.
What the hell am I gonna do with that?
Cork
You
a
think I
wine bottle.
re-cork wine bottles?
No, dude.
Once that's open, that floodgate is open.
Stay tuned for an episode where we have a segment of Sommelier where Barry presents me with 3 random wines, fine wines from the gas station because he never goes to the liquor store.
Right.
And I will decide whether or not they are trash, which ultimately they
No,
will
that's
be.
not how it goes. You have to tell me what kind of wine it is and where it's from.
I can do that easily.
We'll see.
What kind of wine's
Stay
this?
tuned
Let's
to that.
see.
Stay tuned to that. But in the meantime, while you're staying tuned to all that, subscribe.
This tastes like the golden haze from the Ashford Mountains of North Dakota.
Shit.
That's not true.
No, honestly though, while we're on the topic and you search for this last thing that you're going to give me, Instagram and Twitter, Knightstand_TV. Follow that or follow us to our deaths.
Yes. Do art, be art, live through.
What the hell are you talking about? Give me some antiques.
Oh,
You got to give me one more thing that I got to pop on.
Okay.
I
one
mean,
more.
anything that seems worthwhile to my own life.
Oh, a Fran Tarkenton autographed mini football, NFL Vikings Hall of Famer, 1986, $65.
That's
Oakland,
the
Maine.
most depressing thing I've ever heard. Do you know who found and sold that? Was probably Fran Tarkenton.
Tarkenton's nephew was like, you know
Oh.
what? This guy's been mean to me my whole life. It wasn't that. It was like I told the story in high school.
How hard up for you? How hard up are you for $65 that you're going to take out an ad in a print
Yeah.
publication for your uncle's football?
How Tarkenton are you where you're like tarking out the
Grand
football
Moff
that your
Tarkenton.
uncle gave you? Grand Moff Tarkenton.
You like that?
He flings it back to Snow Wars.
Snow Wars is what you and your friends will be doing in the city tonight.
That's right.
Just
Snow
kidding.
Wars coming soon.
He's the drug addict. Honestly, his drug is that dirty Jolly Rancher.
Ooh,
You're going to
baby.
lose your whole mandible one day. Just
Hey, last episode, cancer and Skittles, cancer and Sour Patch Kids.
Star Wars.
Yeah, cancel and Snow Wars. Anyway, just keep drinking, keep on thinking.
Yeah.
Don't be a fart bus.
It's cool. We have a lot of time left to talk about art, and I'm glad because that's where we get to the modern part of the show. The modern art. I'd like to start with Andy Warhol. Now, this was a small breadstick of a man. Didn't do much in the beginning, but then all of a sudden he was like, hey, I'm going to take an ordinary item.
Yes.
I'm going to blast it in front of your screen at sort of high resolution, big volume as it pertains
pop art.
it was like eye volume went large, and that was the beginning of pop art. And that is truly.
Are you talking about pointillism, where the image is made up by the pointillism?
Well,
that wasn't Andy
is
Warhol.
much older. I'm talking about taking a Campbell soup can and blowing it up.
Yeah, that was sick.
And then you're seeing this thing that you've seen every day, but you're looking at it in a new light because it's much larger.
6 new lights.
And we have to consider that and this is so crazy to think about now, but we have to consider that all things we see, from the packaging of our gum to our shoes to the way our car looks, is an art form, and you have to view everything sort of with that eye that is, yes, judgmental, but also appreciative of that artist's vision and how he took it from a vapor cloud in his brain to a physical.
Unsubscribe. So then Andy went along and, Basquiat, who was the shit.
Can you please?
I'm just trying.
Basquiat?
Yes.
Nobody knows what that is.
Dude, everybody knows who Jean-Michel Basquiat is.
I don't.
Well, you should Google it, because he was the best.
What did he do? Can you tell me one thing that he did?
Yeah, he painted epic paintings.
Okay, that's so... Like, if you were on Jeopardy... and
he used stream of consciousness in written word and visual children-like scratch drawings to
sounds like a serial killer.
overturn the art world in a single... year of his life.
Okay, so in a single year that this guy was stuck in a basement, he drew children on a wall that he scratched into concrete. Once he was released, he terrorized the neighborhood with a glove made of blades and a weird fedora.
Oh, dude, you wish. Neo-expressionism is what he did.
Jesus.
And he took it to the limits one more time.
Look, that's all well and good. I want to take a brief respite from this and just talk about two things.
Yeah, art.
No, that's what the respite is.
All right.
Back up off that. So, it's really important that y'all remember, if you didn't catch our documentary...
Oh, that's important.
Go watch that, because it is trash fire.
Wait, it's really a good trash fire. It's watchable. It's
Relatable.
cogent. It's relatable. It's important that this whole thing started off with the documentary just to show that this came from somewhere and we're not just two idiots speaking in an upper room, which is what it is.
It's always that.
But that's the only reason I did this, and, it may be over in a second. So.
No, that's cool. To quote Eminem, to bring us back, to snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
We can't be doing Eminem on this.
No, that wasn't even, we weren't singing. We were just sort of doing a poem. But Pablo Picasso, Jackson Pollock, wait. Oh, who's the dude in New York? He died of AIDS. He had those really cartoonish, Keith.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cartoonish dogs. Keith.
No, not dogs. They were people. They were just like stick figures.
Yeah. That's famous.
Yeah.
I just literally went to see that exhibit. With
Freaking
Basquiat,
awesome.
actually.
Freaking awesome.
Good graffiti art.
Yeah, and then I bet you there's a bunch of because
graffiti art, street art. That's
I was
modern
gonna say
art.
there's something from the culture.
It's like the best.
Yeah, I don't want to say the black community, but African Americans, Africans themselves, people of color, I should say, aren't well represented by what was going on in Europe. But it's important to note that during that time, there was a whole bunch of art going on all over the world. Look, I mean, the Mona Lisa is the biggest.
That's the thing.
It's just like the biggest, blah. Okay, cool, we got it.
Is it trash or is it cash?
Look, I think it's fine. I think you should appreciate the Mona Lisa. I think you should.
Obviously, it's amazing. I heard it's like this big.
Yeah, it's very small. But what I'm saying is, for every Mona Lisa from Da Vinci, there's a Mona Lisa from Peru. There's a Mona Lisa from the Republic of Congo. There's a Mona Lisa from Australia. There's a Mona Lisa from New Delhi. There's a Mona Lisa from Hong Kong. So branch out, be cool, drink your milk, put your arm down.
Dude, the funny thing is, whenever you text me a picture of yourself at some weird hour of the evening, I'm like, is this kid smiling or is he frowning? I can't even tell.
Are you telling the people that I send you selfies of myself?
Yeah.
Come on.
You're like the Nona Lisa.
You know I don't
Nona Creasa.
I don't send you pictures of myself.
Oh, yeah. I'll post these on my Instagram page, the selfies.
What's your Instagram? Your personal Instagram? You want to... Hey!
Sounds like the fire alarm is going off.
Look, we gotta go. This place about to blow. I'm talking Dennis Hopper speed 1996.
Yeah. I really hope that that's the carbon monoxide detector, so this is the last one. But honestly, thank you so much for watching. We love you all so much.
Be good, stay out of school.
Don't eat gelatin. Don't eat anything anymore ever.